Um, since I just got it done, I want to go ahead and go over with you guys about my breast biopsy. So, what happened was about 8 months ago, I was getting a pap smear, and my doctor felt something abnormal. So, she said, I want you to get a mammogram. So, I get the mammogram same day, and they see the radiologist sees some calcification. And she said, I want you to come back in 6 months, every 6 months, and get mammograms. I said, okay. So now it's time for me to get another one. And she's seen the calcification again. So she said, I want you to go ahead and get the biopsy. That was last week. Then this week, which is today, I went in for my biopsy. I was a little nervous, but had to be done. So I got my biopsy. So I go in the room, and I have my gown on, the hospital gown, and I sit in a chair, and then they have to put your breast, which mine was my left breast, they have to put you on the mammogram machine again, because I did the mammogram guided ultrasound biopsy. And they put my breast up there. It took them a while to figure out, the area. So they had to keep adjusting me, and I'm sitting up in a chair, so you don't have to stand up. So that's better. But the chair is up high. So finally they find the area. They mark the area with a marker. They circle it. And then the doctor comes in, the radiologist comes in, and they're like, okay, we're going to start. So she numbed it. The numbing with the lidocaine, that's the same stuff they use for teeth to fill them. The lidocaine, the needle, it wasn't bad. You feel it, but it's not horrible. They numb it, and then you don't see anything because they have you looking the other way. So I can't tell you what it looked like or nothing like that. I could just tell you what I felt. So then they're like, okay, we're going to begin. And then they insert, I guess, the actual needle, but supposedly I guess they cut too, but I didn't feel that. And then they insert the needle, and you feel like some drilling. That's the way I can describe it. It feels like drilling. And it's real. It's a small feeling. It's not horrible, but it's uncomfortable, but it's nothing that you can't tolerate. So I was just letting them do their thing. So then they're like, okay, well, let's see if we got enough. So then they had to go look at the lab to make sure that they didn't need to get any more samples, which they said they did want to get more sample. So then when the doctor came back and started doing the drilling thing again, that's, like I said, I can't see, but that's what it feels like they're doing. So it's like the little bit of drilling. Well, I started feeling really nauseous, and I said, is it normal to feel nauseous, like you have to throw up? And they were like, well, yeah, some people do. So I said, oh, okay. And then I've passed out before, so I know how it feels to pass out. I was like, I'm about to pass out. And then I started feeling more like I was about to pass out. I said, yep, I'm about to go. And that was it. I came to, they had my chair pushed all the way back, like in a laying down position. And then there was other doctors above me, and I'm just looking around. I don't know where I'm at because I was passed out. Like all these ice packs on me, and then somebody else is putting pressure on my boob because I guess it was bleeding, and I passed on the middle of the procedure. So they finally they held the compression down on my breast for like 10 minutes, and they do that regardless whether you pass out or not, but they held it on for 10 minutes, and then finally they put a band-aid on it, and they kept me laying down. And then they're like, oh, well, you can't drive yourself home because you passed out. And I still felt like nauseous. I still felt weak, and I just felt like I was just gonna throw up. So they said, well, you can't drive yourself home. I'm like, ugh. So I had to call my husband. Well, I gave them the number to call my husband, but I was out of it. So I guess I was giving them the wrong number. So, but finally, they went and got my cell phone out the locker, and I called him, and he was on his way. So now I'm at home. My vehicle is at the hospital, so I can go back tomorrow to go get it. And yeah, so now I'm just chilling. I have they have to wrap your breast up. I forgot that part. So they wrap your breast up with the ace bandage, and then you have to keep ice on it, ice pack on it. So for 6 hours, you have to do 20 minutes of ice pack on, 20 minutes of ice pack off. And you have to keep your breast wrapped up in the ace bandage, which I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. But you have to keep it wrapped up for 24 hours. You cannot shower the first day, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get in the shower and just like hit like, beneath the area and wash up, because I ain't trying to be a nasty girl. And but don't tell my doctor I said that. But yeah, then after 24 hours you could take the bandage off, and then you're able to shower. Right now I have the ice pack on. I could feel it. It's not horrible pain, but I definitely feel it. um but it's okay. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. So, oh, I guess they have that on there. I don't know. I don't know what that's for. But so this is the ice pack that they put on me. Yeah. And then that is the bandage. I guess it's bleeding underneath. And then you see they just have me wrapped up. Just so your breasts have to stay wrapped up for 24 hours. And that's it. So now they told me to call back Monday or Tuesday, which is Thursday right now. They said call back like Monday or Tuesday, and they'll have the results. So hopefully it's nothing and I can just go on with my life. But if it is something, then we'll just figure out what the next step is. But you'll be all right. If you have any questions, just let me know.